most of Sonia's grandkids are not here. So, okay, all right. Sonia has about 29 grandkids.
Well, good morning. Good morning. And young faces. Thank you. You made it worthwhile. So today we're going to do an interaction, okay? And while there's only a few here, it's really for all of us, because as the pastor said, we're all young at heart. So then hi to God. God, He knows that. And so what I want to do is just start with a really quick, and also if you have a cell phone, don't use it, please. All right? So, but we're going to start with a real quick interaction, right? You probably know a lot of these, all right? So let's start here. 1 plus 1. What is that? 2. 2? All right. 2 plus 2. 4. 4 plus 4.
8.
2 times 2.
2 times 2 is 4.
2 times 2 is 4. 20 times 30. Oh, 60, right? All right. 9,000.
He said 20 times 30.
All right. 9,987 times 7,356.
You take out about there.
Okay.
8,936. Check that math.
Okay.
Life.
It's a lot.
Life. Life. It's often like arithmetic. Sometimes it gets difficult. You know? And you have to rise above, soar beyond the challenges, right? And so in school, right, Tina? Sometimes schoolwork gets a little challenging for you. We have to put you on the spot because you're the only one up here probably knows something. All right. And the test may get challenging, right? Sometimes you struggle with some tests, although I'm sure you likely pass, right, Grandma?
Right.
Learning a new subject, it will get challenging. Or you play sports, basketball, right? That's your favorite sport? Is that oftentimes challenging even though you're tall? Sometimes when you get to the kids a little older than yourself, right? See what you have to do when you get to these challenges and things start to get a little bit difficult. You have to rise beyond that. And so the reason why I started here is oftentimes when we talk with the Lord, it too is a challenge. I mean, we don't actually see the Lord. The Lord's not manifesting in so many words. The Lord doesn't manifest into an image like what you see when you and I are talking, right? And so, even as adults, as we get older, that even perplexes us. So let's do a little interaction. Okay. So what I want you to do is put your hands right like this, right? I want you to just look directly at your hand like this, right here. Okay. Look into your hand, and I want you to say, because what I want you to say is, Lord, I love you.
Lord, I love you.
Lord, I love you. Yes. Did the Lord manifest? Did you see the Lord, or did you just see your hand? Right. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to fill in that gap when we pray. How do we connect with the Lord? Because we know we're talking to the Lord, but if we stick our hand out here, we don't actually see the Lord talking back to us, right? In an image. And so, when we take a breath, though, let's everybody take a breath. Feels good, right, to be alive. The Lord is in that breath. And that's what you have to take with you. You have to take that everywhere you go. Because there are two things that we must rely on as we grow older. Especially when it comes to our spirituality. Faith and hope. Right? So, you're a basketball player. And when you first started playing basketball, right, you probably said, oh, how do I dribble? It's probably bouncing off your foot, going out of bounds, right? And so, but what you relied on was your faith. You got better, right? You started playing basketball, you started shooting the hoops, you got better, right? So that's your faith. That is confidence and trust. Just like we trust your grandmothers or your parents or Pastor Jackson. This is faith. You put your faith into, your confidence into someone. And hope. Hope is your mindset. That's what you have up here. This is your attitude. Those two things combine together. Have you ever heard of the story of David and Goliath? You've heard of that? You've heard of that, good kid? David, a believer and the follower, a Jewish man of faith, set out against their enemies, the Palestinians. And what they did was they fought on battle. A man much taller than him, of giant stature. But he had faith and he had hope. He had belief in his Israel people that he was going to go out and save them on the battlefield and prove to his king that he was worthy of God's love and God's approval. And so what he relied on was faith and hope. Right? So I want to just teach you something in Native American Sign Language, okay? This is really important today. And if anything that you leave, and we all leave, let's try to remember, we have to try. We have to try to have faith, and we have to try to have hope. So like this, put your hands just like this, see? Like that? Two hands, just like this. Goes just like this. And he does like this. Let's try. So we want you to try, okay? And so it's as easy as, even though you don't see the Lord, it's as easy as saying these words here. Lord, may we talk. Lord, may we talk. Okay? So we're going to try. We're going to try an assignment here. We're going to try to talk with the Lord and connect. Okay? And so what are we going to say to make that connection? Lord, may we talk. Yes. When you wake up in the morning, when you have your meal, when you're going in between classes, it's as simple as saying, Lord, may we talk, and have that faith and that hope to make that connection. Okay? We ready? We're going to say it all together. Lord, may we talk. And let's pray. All right? Oh, Docky. Docky and I. They on the Docky. Oh, boy, Docky. Lord, we thank you for this beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. And we're so thankful that you've allowed us to come here today and speak with you in intimate conversation. And we're asking you to be with us as we speak these words of our faith in your will, Father. Let us try, Father, today. And we give all praise and we give all glory to you for these young minds. And as they look out today when they leave into this congregation, and they don't see the young minds like themselves, let that be an example for them that one day, through their leadership, they will be at your pulpit, serving your will and providing your word. In your son's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.